Hi, this is Daniel Hutchins, and today I want to talk about Marvel Phase 5 announcements. Okay, so Marvel Phase 5 announcements that I've heard recently were that is this, okay? So Marvel Studios exceeded expectations at San Diego Comic-Con, and after announcing a full lineup for Marvel Phase 4 movies and shows leading to the end of 2021, the studio confirmed a few scant details about what fans could expect from Phase 5. Okay, so for movies for Phase 4, we already know that there's Black Widow, Eternals, Shang-Chi, The Legend of Ten Rings, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and Thor Love and Thunder. But for, Disney Plus shows, there's Falcon, Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Loki, What If, and Hawkeye. Speaking of MTV News, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige implied that the 11 projects revealed during the panel comprised everything in Phase 4, meaning anything coming after will be Phase 5. We debated what we should announce today, Feige said. Should we announce Phase 4 and 5? We've planned them out. We've got 5 years down the road, and I was like, I think 11 projects in 2 years is plenty. Haven't not mentioned anything for 2 or 3 years. Of course, Feige did end up teasing some Phase 5 plans at the very end of Marvel's Comic-Con panel, providing a roadmap for the years ahead. Combined with everything we already know about the studio's plans, here are all the details we have so far about Marvel Phase 5, which could take us right up to the year 2025. Okay, so what movies will be part of Marvel's Phase 5? Towards the end of San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel Studios panel Feige introduced Mahershala Ali as the new Blade, who will star in an upcoming movie that may or may not count as Phase 4. Feige refers to 11 projects in 2 years despite only 10 shows and movies appearing on the official timeline, so Blade must be the 11th. Okay. But we're not 100% sure though. Just keep that in mind. Feige also name-dropped a handful of obvious film sequels in the works, mentioned something about mutants, and admitted that the Fantastic Four movie was being planned. Based on all of that, here's every movie we can expect for Phase 5. Blade, Black Panther 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Captain Marvel 2, Fantastic Four, and The Avengers 5. In light of the Disney-Sony dispute over SpiderMan, it looks like whatever movies come after Spider-Man Far From Home will take place in a separate cinematic universe, one that Tom Holland's Peter Parker will share with Venom. So long, Peter. But back in the MCU, it's possible that we might see an XMen movie by the end of Phase 5, integrating mutants into the MCU is definitely an eventual goal for Marvel Studios, but how exactly that might happen is unclear. Paul Rudd and Peyton Reed, star and director of the Ant-Man movies, respectively, have spoken about wanting to do an Ant-Man 3. But so far there are no official plans in works. Marvel Studios might make plans in several years' time, however. Avengers 5 isn't even confirmed yet, but we can all take that as an inevitability. What are the Phase 5 release dates? Thanks to Disney blocking off release dates far in advance, we know that the House of Mouse has the following dates on the books for Marvel films. February 18th, 2022, May 6, 2022, and July 29, 2022. At Disney's D23 Expo in August 2019, which was this last summer, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confirmed that Black Panther 2 would be released on May 6, 2022. This defies expectations a bit due to the fact that the first Black Panther came out in the middle of February, so it was expected that the sequel would follow suit. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was released in May 2017, if you remember, so that same time of the year in 2022 originally seemed like a good fit. Could, be switching months. James Gunn is surely further along writing the third Guardians movie than Ryan Coogler is with Black Panther 2. Marvel usually reserves July for release in Ant-Man or SpiderMan movies, so it's possible that July 29, 2022 was originally intended for a Far From Home sequel. Now we really have no way of knowing. Could that be Captain Marvel 2? All of this is pure speculation. However, Phase 4 includes 3 movies in 2020 and 3 movies in 2021. So it seems like that Phase 5 should follow suit with 3 movies in 2022 and 3 more in 2023, at least. What shows will be part of Marvel's Phase 5? Phase 4's Disney Plus lineup of television shows is far from kicking things off with Falcon and Winter Soldier in the fall of next year, 2020. But even if the relationship between shows like WandaVision and Marvel movies seems unclear, we do know that they'll all overlap in a major way. Certainly far more than the Marvel Netflix shows had ever did. Speaking of Screen Rant in March 2019, Kevin Feige said that all these Disney Plus shows will stand right alongside with the MCU films and will be completely intertwined. He also noted that the story and the characters will go back and forth between Disney Plus programming and the films. The Phase 4 shows could be integral in setting up the Phase 5 story arc, and there's the obvious assumption that Phase 5 could evolve follow-up seasons of Phase 4 shows. Could that mean the Falcon Winter Soldier will get a Season 2? That remains to be seen. But the anthology series What If, which explores alternate universes with different versions of familiar characters, could conceivably go on forever. An interview with comicbook.com, Captain Marvel producer Mary Livanos did note how the medium will allow Marvel Studios to explore multi-issue story arcs from the comics, saying you can really tell like a full comic book event, like a multi-issue story from the point of storytelling. If we one day get an Avengers vs. XMen, it will come in the form of a 6-hour limited Disney Plus series, then maybe. Also worth noting, Marvel Studios announced Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and Moon Knight series for Disney Plus at D23 in August 2019. It seems likely that they'll release as part of the Phase 5 instead of Phase 4. Will Avengers 5 happen in Marvel's Phase 5? By the time Phase 5 wraps up, we'll have sequels for all the major solo heroes, and a new status quo for the Avengers will be established. The Avengers lineup will likely include a mix of these heroes: Sam Wilson's Captain America, Winter Soldier, Jane Foster's Mighty Thor, Valkyrie, Black Panther, Professor Hulk, Kate Bishop's Hawkeye, Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi, Blade, Scarlet Witch, a resurrected Vision, maybe, and the Guardians of the Galaxy and Eternals. There might even be a Black Widow replacement, and don't forget Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and Moon Knight. Will groups like the Guardians of the Galaxy and Eternals even fraternize with the Avengers enough? In the first Avengers in the Age of Ultron, being an Avenger was pretty exclusive. It's possible that we'll see a few different superhero groups. Speaking of MTV News, Feige confirms that a new Avengers team up was on the horizon. However, it will be a very different team than we've seen before, he said. That's what Endgame was all about. However, it will be a very different incarnation of the team, with some people you've already met and some you have not met yet. Does that mean a new Avengers, a Dark Avengers, or a Young Avengers group? Possibly, but for now, all we can do is speculate. Marvel's Phase 5 is expected to begin in 2022. Okay, guys, so that's just all the news that I have so far, with what I heard about the announcements of Phase 5, or what we know about for Phase 5. So if you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel, You guys have a nice day. Thanks.